Good morning, class. Today we're going to be learning about equivalent fractions and how to solve them when either the numerator or the denominator is missing. So if you notice to the right is the actual worksheet you guys will be working on. That's in a separate file for Math Today. So the title of the worksheet is Equivalent Fractions, and if you look over to the left, I have the fraction 2/3 is equal to 4 over blank, yellow box. And that's the same question on the worksheet 1A. See? And also, if you notice in blue, I have written here, you may use a calculator or a multiplication table for these. It's up to you. Okay, now we're going to get started. The way to do this is you first have to look at the numerator of the first fraction, which is a 2. Looking at the second fraction, the other fraction, the numerator is a 4. I have to say to myself, what did they multiply by to get 4? They multiplied the 2 by something to get a 4. Remember in Monday's math lesson that an equivalent fraction is when you multiply the numerator and the denominator by the same number. In this case, we know the numerator of the equivalent fraction, which is 4, but we don't know what they multiplied by to get that yet. If you know your facts, you could have already figured this out and said, well, I know 2 times 2 is 4. But another way you could have done it, if you didn't know that fact, would be to divide, do the opposite. You would say 4 divided by 2 equals 2. And then, like I said, you could use a calculator or your multiplication chart. Now that we know we multiplied by 2 to get this 4, we need to do it to the denominator as well. So 2 times 2 equals 4. 3 times 2 equals 6. So 2/3 is equal to 4/6. And I would just put a 6 in this box right here. We'll do one more example, 1B. 3/7 is equal to blank over 14. For this problem, we're going to look at the denominator since they have a denominator in each fraction. They have a denominator here as the 7, and they have a denominator here at the 14. I have to say to myself, what did they multiply this number 7 by to get 14? 7 times something, that's my question mark, equals 14. If we don't know our multiplication facts, we can just say 14 divided by 7. 14 divided by 7, use your calculator or your multiplication chart, you're going to get 2. So now I know they did 7 times 2 in order to get 14. Well, whatever you do to the bottom, you must do to the top. So 3 times 2 equals 6. So 3/7 is equal to 6/14. And I'm going to go into my worksheet and put 6 right in the yellow square.